Hey there, it's Brittany, and I'm back with the March Curated Bead Box, and it is called Sea Jewels. There's everything pictured in the box, and here is the contents list. Everything here is also available at dollarbead.com. So you can purchase things separately if you'd like. The box also comes with a finding starter kit with crimp beads, elastic, beading wire, memory wire, head pins, jump rings, and ear wires. Oh, and lobster class too. So let's dig in. If you want to subscribe, you can get 35% off of your first box by using the coupon code TURQST35 at curatedbbox.com. Let's bust in here. Ooh, you guys know I love sea stuff. And then they are also hosting a contest in March. So you submit a photo of your creation made from the beads in the box to sales at Curated Bead Box for a chance to win. Last date for submission is March 31st. And then there are prizes for the top 10 submissions. Dollar bead bundle, 8 strings of beads in a starter's finding kit. And then the winners are going to be announced April 1st. And your creation will be in their weekly newsletter. That is so much fun. Oh my goodness. So if you enter, I want to see what you guys make. So if you're part of my bead group, tell me, show me there. Okay, so I'm going to leave the box here so I can see what's in it. I love that it's in, usually it's in tissue paper, but this week it's in, or this month it's in a really cute little blue bag. First we have 12 millimeter blue agate style glass bead. I'm gonna think that's this one, and it's such a cool blue. This is, I like to call this like cerulean blue, but it's a bright, bright blue. It's looking a little bit less bright on my camera, but it is super bright. Then we have a 12 millimeter turquoise style glass bead. So they make glass beads look a little bit like turquoise. Those are really fun. Next we have 10 millimeter crackle glass bead, 8-inch string, and I'm thinking that's this one. Those are fun. I love crackle, and these actually look like they have bubbles in them. So that goes with the sea theme, right? We have a 10 millimeter aqua crackle glass bead, 6.5 inches long. Those are yummy. And then we have 8 millimeter turquoise swirl marble style glass bead. I think that's these. These are so much fun. They look like they have bubbles on them too. This is a cool kit. And then we have a 6 millimeter marigold crackle spray glass bead, a 16-inch strand. I'm thinking it's this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might have missed one. Yeah, a 10 millimeter summer floral crackle season glass bead, 8-inch string. That's fun. I like all these, and I just love how bright. You know, this is my favorite color palette, so that's making me happy. But it's all like sea and oceany. I love that. We have a 6 millimeter Moonlight Galaxy Luster glass beads, 10.5-inch string. Those are fun. Those would be really nice, like spacers. We have 16 millimeter blue patterned lampwork glass, 5 beads. They're so pretty. These are so pretty. I don't know what I'm gonna make out of this stuff. It's gorgeous. These are really, I love lampwork glass. Look like little planets. Then we have a approximately 1.2 ounce ocean glass bead mix. So we got a bunch of ocean glass in here. It's a cool color combo. 12 millimeter silver shells, metal charms, 4 charms. These are got a good weight to them. Those are really cute. Those are so cute. .20 millimeter silver starfish metal charm, 2 charms. Those are adorable. And those actually have grooves, so you could set some smaller rhinestones in them if you'd like. So last we have 10 millimeter silver metal spacer beads, 2 beads. These look like a little nautilus shell. Those are fun, or a little snail or something. They're so cute. And then they did include the Organza bag is one of the items. And we have the Findings kit in silver this month. All right, I'm going to look through everything. I really like this stuff. I'm going to look through everything and see what we can make. All right, I haven't made a memory wire bracelet in a while, so I figured we would just go ahead and do a simple memory wire bracelet because this is fun. And I'm loving these colors together. I got out some bead caps, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a wrap or if I want to do a bangle, but I'm feeling like we could do both. There's no limit. So let's start with the bangle. I cut about 1.5 rings, and then I'm just going to figure out a pattern. I like patterns a lot. Random is cool too, but I think we're only using a few beads, like a few different single types of beads instead of like a mix. I would want to do a pattern. Now if I had like a ton of different beads, like a bead soup, that's when I go random. So I'm going to surround these by some bead caps and just get these out. And I'm just going to kind of sprinkle in there these other beads. I'm really loving the clear. I want those to be in there because they remind me of bubbles. So I want a lot of clear in there, I think. Okay, so I'm going to start with I'm actually going to start by putting an earring stopper on here so we don't have to curl it and then take all the beads off if we have an issue later. Okay, and then I am going to actually go from the other side with this little AB bead. And then I'm going to pour out some spacers. Go with our bead caps. And I'm going to put a spacer in between every single bead to give it some glitziness. Except for where I put in our bead caps. Okay, I changed up the design a little bit at the end just to get these two to end the same way. But I just did a full circle worth of our pattern. And I'm going to go ahead and move this down. I'm going to actually just make my loop on one end. Bend it forward. You can bend it backward, whatever mood you're in. I'm going to bend it backwards. Like this, and I'm actually going to go twice, do a loop-de-loop. There we go, just just like that. Okay. I'm going to slide my beads down. I'm going to take my stopper off, and I am going to cut this, but not too short, because if you, just like if we were using bead stringing wire, if you do it too tight, it's not going to lay correctly on your wrist. It might curl too much, or your beads might pop if you do a little bit too much of a tight curl. So I'm going to cut off extra here, and then I'm going to just curl back this side just like we did on the other one. I'm going to do it twice, or as far as I can get, really, when I meet my beads. And see, I did do it a little bit too tight, because you can see it's kind of just hanging out. This one's okay. It's not so tight that it's going to stay like as a straight line or anything. And you could just wear it like that as a bangle without putting a clasp on. I actually don't need a clasp on this one, because it's meeting right at my my wrist for the back. But if you'd like, I always put I sometimes put toggle clasps on to keep them together. I am going to go into our little kit here and grab a jump ring. Either my kit was missing jump rings or I misplaced them, but I just grabbed this one out of my stash. And I'm just going to open this up. And I'm going to find one of my little shell charms. I'm going to put that back here. And close it up. I've got a cute little stackable charm bracelet. And then I think I'll make some earrings to go with it. Isn't this super cute? I know it's simple, but it's a really wonderful way to get some color on your wrist, and perfect for a beginner with some really pretty beads. So that's what it looks like. Just kind of slides around. And like I said, if you want to, you can put on a clasp. I might add one, but I think I'm shaking my hand and it's not coming off. Right. So I'll make, let's make a pair of earrings. I'm gonna grab either these. Let's see, I'm really loving these. I think we're gonna use some of these. I think we might make a stretch bracelet too with these, because I think these are really fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, those are nice. So I am going to get a piece of wire. I'm going to grab 22 gauge silver wire. I'm just going to grab it a length. We know I use too much wire all the time, but it is what it is. And then I'm going to do a wire wrapped loop on one side. And I'm going to slip that onto our little shell, like that. Grab our wire and just kind of do a little bit of a twisty tube. And I'm going to snip here. So we got that a little sideways, but we can straighten him up. There we go. And then I'm going to put on my season spray bead, my spacer bead, and one of these beads from the mix. And then I'm going to put on another one of these. And then I am just going to do my little loop at the top again. Okay. There we go. We'll snip. And then I'll grab an ear wire from our bindings kit. Pop that open. And then the great thing about these shells are they're double-sided, so it doesn't matter which way you put the earring on the ear wire. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and make the second one. Almost looks like a little mermaid, doesn't it? Okay, here's our pair of earrings. Here is our cute little bracelet. And actually I wore that the whole time I was making the earrings and I didn't even notice it. It's very nice and lightweight. And I got a cute little set for summer. These will probably be given to my friends or my mom or somebody. But aren't they cute? They look like little mermaids. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Again, if you want to subscribe to the Curated bead box, you can save 35% off your first box by using coupon code TURQST35. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye. Hi, Goldie. Hi. You being a good girl? Yeah. You sleeping? Or you trying to sleep, huh? You're such a cutie. Are you smiling for everybody? Yeah.